Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you around the new NFT launcher from Near Protocol. That's under the Near Apps repo. So github.com/near-apps/NFT launcher is where you can find all the information about that. We'll be updating the README in just a day or two. But let's take you on a quick demo of the app itself. This is the front end app example. So it basically shows off everything that's going to happen. So the first things first, we see we're in some sort of NFT gallery. We're not signed in. Something has a price. But one thing you'll know about Near Protocol is that basically we are trying to onboard users and get them doing things with essentially a combination of burner accounts, like burner wallets, meta transactions, ENS domain names, and like a Gnosis safe, kind of all rolled into one. So we have all of this functionality at the core protocol level. So let me kind of give you an example and you'll see what that looks like. So I'm going to create a user here just by creating a guest account. So this creates a basically a named guest account. It creates a burner wallet on my local device. And it basically adds a public key to an account that will basically handle essentially meta transactions for the key that's on my device. So let's see what that looks like. So let's just create that guest account. So I'm creating a key pair on my local machine, and I've been added to the smart contract, and my gas fees are sponsored with meta transactions. So I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know how to do anything with a blockchain app. All I know is I'm signed in. It says guest account Matt. Okay, cool. I can sign out, and I currently have no Near tokens. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mint something. So I'm gonna copy a Giphy link here, and I'm gonna mint an NFT. So it's just it's doing that for me. I don't have to approve any transactions. It's all sponsored. There is an allowance on the gas fee, so the app can specify how much they want to sponsor. So if I go to my tokens, you can see it's St. Patrick's Day today. So happy St. Patrick's Day. So basically, there's the market and there's my tokens. So I can set the price of this token. So I'm just going to set it at like 3 Near. So 3 Near tokens. So that's going to put it up for sale. So what this is doing is this is approving a separate marketplace contract to sell the token. And it's also adding a sale to the marketplace contract. So it goes to the NFT contract and it approves the marketplace to be able to transfer the NFT on this user's behalf. And then it adds a sale to the marketplace. So basically, you have to pay 3 Near in order to transfer this token. So now that I've done that, and you can see I've used one of my free mints. So the amount that I can mint is limited as a guest. So now that I've done all that, I'm going to sign out as a guest. So again, I was a guest. I knew nothing about crypto, nothing about blockchain. And now I am going to sign in. I'm going to connect a wallet. So I'm going to be a user who does have Near tokens, and I'm going to pretend like I know something. So I am logging in with the Near wallet right now on testnet. So I log in, I see the marketplace, and I see Happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay, cool. So I'm interested in this NFT. I currently have no NFTs in my tokens. So I'm interested in this, so I'm going to purchase it. So I'm going to purchase that NFT. It's redirecting me to the Near wallet because this is a transaction that involves, sending some Near tokens. So basically, I have to approve it. Before with the guest transactions, they weren't sending any Near tokens, so they're just calling functions. So you can just you can have meta transactions for those kinds of function calls. Okay, so that's cool. So if I look at my tokens, I have Happy St. Patrick's Day. Now what I can do here too is I can actually set a higher price. So I'm gonna try to like resell it, and it's gonna warn me. There's just a bit of a like sort of a poor user experience. I'm gonna get redirected twice, once to approve, because I pay for my own gas fees and I have to like pay for storage in the contract. It's gonna redirect me twice, but we're fixing that with an upgrade to the NFT standard that basically you're only gonna get redirected once. So don't worry about that. It's just gonna do this wallet loop 2 times. That's just setting the price and adding a sale to the marketplace as I showed you before. So we're gonna get that down to 1 redirect. We're just gonna update the NFT standard so that it can automatically add the sale to the marketplace after you've approved the market. Okay, so under my tokens, you can see that I'm selling the token for a price of 10. So now I'm gonna sign out of the wallet. So I'm signed out and I'm going to sign back in as the guest. So I'm gonna basically, I'm gonna sign back in as Matt. So it says I'm gonna sign in as Matt, sure, okay, because I could sign in as a different guest. So I'm now signed in as the guest account Matt, so I'm signed back in. And if I click on this little cute guy here, I've got 3 near in my account. Okay, so this is important. So basically, while the other user was purchasing my NFT, I, as a guest, still remember somebody who has never seen a wallet, doesn't know anything about crypto. I mean, my account got paid. So I just returned to the app and I saw, oh, someone had bought my NFT. Actually, if I look at the market, I can see the person bought my NFT and now they're selling it for more. So that's the person with the crypto, right? So that they gave me near tokens, and they bought my NFT and now they're trying to sell it. But I have near tokens now and I never had them before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my account. And what this is going to do is my username is currently, matt.someapp. So the app that basically sponsored me. But that's not a real near account. I'll try to find it here. Yeah, there it is. I know it's really small for you on the right-hand side, but trust me, you don't want to see it. It's a little ugly, but I'm just going to show you the difference between like one of these guest accounts and a real account. So this guest account has just been sponsored the whole time. So they don't have, it's not created. It doesn't exist, but it's making transactions. Well, someone's making transactions, with this account. So somebody bought my NFT, which is kind of cool. You can see that in the Explorer. If you look for the account though, you can see it's not found, but let's go back and let's upgrade the account. So we're going to turn it into a full near account. And we're going to move this 3 near balance from the smart contract into the guest account. But you'll notice something really cool. This user has never seen the wallet. They don't know what crypto is. They don't know what a block explorer is. This is great user experience. So when they upgrade their account, they're shown a seed phrase, which should probably, be generated outside of the app, and the public key should be brought in. But that's a minor detail about security. So I'm going to say okay. And what it's doing is it's upgrading that user's account, and then it's going to reload this app. And you'll see that I'm logged in, but you'll notice something interesting. I'm actually logged in as a real wallet user, just like the other user that purchased my NFT. So I can actually go buy NFTs now, and I can pay for my own gas fees. So I'm actually a full user. And once again, I don't know what crypto is. I don't know what blockchain is. I have never seen a wallet. So I'm actually now paying my own way through the app. So that was just seamless, behind the scenes, totally hidden upgrading. And I'll show you that the user is a real account now. You'll see that they have a native account balance. And also I'm going to do one step further. we're going to go to wallet.testnet.near.org, and we are going to import an account. And I'm going to recover an account with that seed phrase that flashed up for this upgraded account. And there you go. So I've recovered into the Matt account. Now the reason this is all dev, numbers is because this is just a test. This is an account that was created on an application that was just created on a developer account on the test network. But that's it. So I've gotten Near, I've upgraded, I sold an NFT, I'm feeling great. So now I actually know what a Near wallet is after I have money, right? Like after I've earned it, I'm now interested in actually, protecting my funds and creating a real account. Okay, so back here, you can pretty much do anything that we did before. But because this is a workshop, let me show you some of the things that happened. And I'm going to take us all the way back. I'm going to actually close this all, except for the GitHub. So you should go to github.com/near-apps, near-apps. That's the organization. By the way, you can find a lot of other apps here. Whoops, not there. You can find a lot of other apps here. So you can find all these app examples, and we are constantly creating a lot of like little app examples, and more to come. But the NFT launcher is obviously the interesting one because it kind of just works like I just demoed. So let's dive into the different aspects of it right now and just do like a high level overview. Okay. So when you first clone the NFT launcher, obviously what you have to do is, here, I'm going to make this bigger. Obviously what you have to do is install everything. So we're just going to install all the packages. Well, it's already done. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to do something called what I call a test deploy. So what that does is that compiles the smart contracts, and it actually creates a new developer account, that weird dev dash account you saw before, that's going to be my application smart contract account. And it's going to create a whole new one of that. It's going to deploy the contracts. It's going to run through these application tests, which I'll talk about while this is running. But test deploy is like a full refresh of your contracts and your whole app. And when you do that, by the way, you will have to restart. There is a server that's like a helper in the background. You'll have to restart that so it references the new smart contract. I have that auto starting in another package, but I'll upgrade that for you. So it'll probably just auto restart. Okay, so let's look at these app tests. So what's happening in the background is it's deploying the contracts and it's running through these app tests. So really quickly, we're basically creating a bunch of like const variables that we're going to use. We have an account that will manage the guests, so kind of like a guest list or like a whitelist. We have an account that will manage the market, so the marketplace where things are bought and sold. So I can't stress this enough. There are actually two contracts talking to each other. There's the NFT contract and the marketplace contract. It's kind of confusing, but most of this example is complete. Like 95% of it is just working, so you can build on top of it. It's not that hard, and I encourage you to kind of explore and understand. But this is just the high level kind of overview. So what do we do in every test? So you can see the tests are done. It takes about 60 seconds to run. These tests are actually running against testnet, so they're actually making real transactions every time. Just to show you, and we'll go through the tests one by one, but I'm going to show you what it looks like on testnet. I'm always typing this in. I don't know. I need some sort of cheat. So you'll see this new dev account. It deployed the contract, blah, blah, blah. It created some accounts, blah, blah, blah. It did all these function calls, right? So that's what we just ran. And that's the result of all of this. But that's actually on testnet. So this is real. Okay, cool. So what did we do? We created an account called Alice, and then we created one of those guest accounts, one of those like, I don't know what crypto is. I don't want to. I don't want to sign up for your MetaMask or your wallet guest accounts. So that's Bob. So Bob is a guest, and then we ran through and we did a bunch of kind of JavaScript to kind of add the key to the guest account. So that's for the meta transactions. So Bob's transactions are sponsored up to zero point 0.1 near. We did contract.add guest, which puts a guest record in the actual smart contract. And then we deployed, if the market contract was not deployed, we deployed the marketplace for buying and selling. So then each test, I'll just go through really high level. So NFT mint is Alice minting a token. NFT transfer to guest is Alice sending a token to a guest. So a guest of the app can receive NFTs from other people. NFT mint and approve, but no sale. So I wanted this because I wanted an example of like an NFT that had its sale outstanding when you first open the app, so that you could just kind of come to the app with a testnet account and you could purchase the NFT. So NFT mint guest. So this is Bob actually using one of his free mints to mint an NFT. So a guest can mint up to 3 NFTs. NFT approve account ID guest. So this is the, this should actually be a ad sale. So this is NFT ad sale as a guest. So basically it's the same as the method name. Basically Bob is adding a sale. So Bob needs to actually go through a meta transaction. So Bob needs to add his sale by calling the NFT contract and saying, please, 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 could you sell my NFT on this marketplace? So he puts in the marketplace ID and there's a deposit to add a sale to a marketplace. So they know you're not just like, you're not just flooding their contract with useless sales. So it's kind of like spam protection. So get sale. So we pull the sale and we want to make sure we know what the sale status is, I guess, or we just check it out. I don't know. So purchase an NFT from market. So we're basically going to buy it. So Alice is actually the one that's going to buy it. So she makes a function call to the marketplace, not the NFT contract, the marketplace, to purchase the token. And she has to put in the NFT contract she's buying from and the token ID she's buying. And then she has to pay the price. So I think Bob set the price to 1 near and she bought it for 1 near. And this is just in the automated test. So then what you do is you call get guest. I don't know why, but this is probably just me just checking it out. Oh, excuse me. And then you upgrade the guest by themselves. So this is important. So remember when I upgraded my account, nobody else did that for me. I, as a guest user, initiated my own upgrade. So I decided that the contract was giving me a balance of 3 near at the time in the app. And I decided, hey, I want to use that near to upgrade my account. It's really important to note too, that at this point, the user has tokens that are under their control and the contract can't really take those tokens away. The point that's kind of cool here is that when they go to upgrade or do anything else with near, the contract could take a fee. So for example, like Bob goes to upgrade himself and wants a real near account, and the contract can say, oh yeah, thanks. Well, that'll be, 3 near or whatever to upgrade. But that would be all the near. But anyway, so they'll take like a small fee. So that's it for the tests. And that's about what I want to show you beyond the app demo. So you saw all the tests pass. So great. So you just have to, when you first get into this repo, you just have to type yarn and yarn test deploy. You don't need the server running in the background, so that's under /server in the root, from the root. But you will need the server running for the app to use the guest accounts. Okay, so let's take a look actually at the NFT contract itself. So here's some Rust contracts. So let's just take a look at the high level kind of picture here. So we have NFT launcher, we have contracts, we have market simple, NFT simple. Okay, great. And then the rest of the structure of the project is basically source is the app, the front end React app. And we have the server, which I mentioned before. So you just have to go into if you want to boot up the server, you just go into /server and you just type yarn. And if you haven't installed it, you type yarn and yarn start. It'll install the packages and then start the server. Okay, cool. So that just runs in the background. Anyway, so yeah, it's running tests again, always running these tests. So this is the project structure here. It's not too confusing. One thing you need to note is there's a config under source that kind of drives everything. I don't know why I have a config out here. Probably shouldn't. Let me just see here. That's kind of a redundant file. Basically, there's a config in source that kind of runs everything. So this is kind of important to know about. And the rest of this is just a React app. Then there's a Node.js server. This is where the WASM gets put actually, so the main app WASM and the market WASM. And those are the contract, like the binaries for the contract, or whatever you want to call them. Binaries, WASM, bytecode. The rest of it is the contracts here. So NFT simple is the NFT contract. So you'll see it's kind of complicated. Market simple is actually really simple. So the market is just dead simple. It has a add sale, remove sale, purchase, and then there's resolve purchase. So just making sure that the NFT was transferred correctly. And then you're gonna clean up the sale, and then there's a view method to get the sale. So that's it for that. That's the market. And then the NFT, it's not so simple. It's pretty complicated, but all you really need to know is that most of the stuff in the main file, lib.rs, is basically to help the guest handling. A majority of that is just code I put in here so that you can manage your guest accounts. The interesting stuff might be the mint, so the minting, and this is part of the NFT standard. Actually, I don't know if minting is part of the standard, but NFT core. So the key things that are in here are defined in this trait here, non-fungible token core. So transfer call if you're transferring to a contract and you want to transfer and then have a call back from the receiving contract. So the receiving contract implements a receiver trait, and then basically that receiver trait gets called. NFT approve account ID, NFT revoke account ID, NFT revoke all, NFT total supply, NFT token. That's it. So this is a view method just to get the token data. That's it. So that's what runs everything. So I hope that this kind of general overview was interesting. Once again, if you're new to kind of hacking, this example basically just works. You will need to kind of obviously make some adjustments, and I can't guarantee that it will work on your machine or in your environment. So just add some comments or post an issue or something, and we'll sort of get to it. I'll be updating the README tomorrow, which is Thursday, March 18th, and I'll be updating a few other things just to make sure this is more friendly. And I'll be posting this video in this README as well. So see, some of this stuff, server side is actually front end demo done now. So this needs to be updated. But yeah, that's about it. So it's kind of a plug and play front end app NFT example. Definitely want to see some people hacking on this. Want to see some people making changes and doing fun stuff with it. So let us know how we can help. If you want to know more about how to kind of develop on Near or about Rust smart contracts and things like that, you can go to docs.near.org. And you can, this is a sort of a jump off to everything you need. There's the Rust SDK. There's a bunch of other stuff, introduction to front end with Near. And also please join our community. So you can join, there's a hackathon guide. So that's useful under the community tab. You just saw the develop tab here. So under the community tab, there's a hackathon guide. Find us on Discord, Telegram. Yeah, so check it out. Once again, can't stress it enough. It's pretty cool. It's pretty plug and play. It's pretty painless if you just want to give it a shot. Take 5-10 minutes to try to get this running on your machine. It's a lot of fun. So it's near-apps, github.com/near-apps NFT launcher. All right. I hope you check it out.